Hey, what's up? This is Craig. I'm about to watch the gameplay footage for Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, the Quiet Jungle gameplay. Let's check it out. This came out in 2014.
Hello everyone, Sean Eystone and Jackie Tan here from Kojima Productions with a special Tokyo Game Show 2014 gameplay presentation of Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. Back at E3 and Gamescom we showed off the desert landscape of Afghanistan, but today we'll show you an entirely new stage in our mission to rescue a Mother Base Intel operative who's been captured by the enemy. He's a valuable member of our Mother Base team, so we'll need to recover him quickly before the enemy can extract information from him. So to start off, we'll take a survey of the landscape here. Take a look outside of the helicopter.
I think somebody told me, Jay Lee, I think he told me the helicopter exploded.
You can choose to look out either the left or right side of the aircraft, so you can get a better view of the overall area. And this can be done at any time by the player.
That looks really good, man. Wow, look at that. I wonder if he can jump off that.
Coming up on our drop zone now, so let's go ahead and disembark.
I bet you can jump off it. So sick.
And the first thing we'll need to do is get to our target area. So let's go ahead and start off by calling in some transportation.
I wonder if he can jump off that waterfall.
Alright, you can see our helicopter flying off in the distance. You'll also notice the lush green landscape, very different from what we've shown previously. Once again, our mission will be to infiltrate the jungle and rescue our captured operative. But before we get too far, let's open up our map and plan our route.
Well, this one have like face paint and stuff
right,
like
so
that.
Here's our target
with
at
the
the top of this plateau. Now we could get there along this road by riding our horse, but it is a long way to travel. So instead, let's take a shortcut on foot and climb up the rock face directly. Since we don't need our transportation, we'll go ahead and dismiss our horse and get him out of harm's way.
Back to Mother Base.
Right, we'll make our way to the cliffs here. And you do note that we are using a different uniform from what we've showed off previously. This particular outfit should be familiar to anyone who's played Metal Gear Solid 3. It's called the Naked Camouflage, with Snake going shirtless.
Not familiar with it.
Cool looking, yes, but not exactly the best option. So let's call Mother Base for some help. Right, so we'll order a supply drop to bring in our new sneaking suit.
That is so cool, man.
And according to our map, we'll need to scale this cliff face here. You do notice that there are cracks in the cliff, which should give us a good grip. Let's go ahead and utilize that to do some cliff climbing. It looks like there's an enemy helicopter patrolling overhead. So let's just hang here for a bit, make sure we don't get spotted.
This is very realistic. Very realistic.
Continue on up. It looks like our supplies have been dropped by our support unit. So let's see if we can take a look here.
I wonder how hard it will be to beat this game.
There it is. Let's go up and grab it.
In the box.
Alright, now that's more like it. In addition to providing some camouflage, this also provides a certain amount of defense, and looks pretty cool as well.
Yeah, that's it.
So now that we have our sneaking suit, let's go ahead and move on.
That's it.
And one thing I want to point out as we climb up the cliff is if we take a look down at Snake's legs, you'll notice that he's wearing some pretty cool looking boots. These are actually boots that were designed by Shinkawa-san in collaboration with Puma. And we will actually have these for sale as merchandise, and we'll have more information on that in the future, so stay tuned.
That's cool. I love this whole jungle aspect. I mentioned in my last video that Snake Eater was my favorite Metal Gear Solid game.
As you can see, we've made it to the top and gained quite a bit of elevation. Saved a good amount of time thanks to our shortcut.
Wow.
So let's continue onward. As mentioned previously, we'll need to infiltrate jungle terrain, which means visibility will be low, making it hard for enemies to spot us, but also making it difficult for us to spot threats.
That's hot. I like that. Wow, this is so
However, we
cool.
do have a new device here in Metal Gear Solid 5 that comes in handy in situations like this. So let's go ahead and open up our items menu. It's called the Sonar Biodetector, and it uses active sonar to help us locate life forms that may be nearby. Animals, soldiers, or POWs. As you can see, the jungle is full of wildlife.
Oh, so I'm beeping.
But we do also have enemies on patrol here. Note the analyzer on the right side of the screen helps us to check out skills of the enemy before we go through the trouble of opening them. These two actually have pretty high stats, so it's to our advantage to capture and recruit them.
Yo. Take them out.
Oops, but it does look like they're equipped with helmets, meaning we can't just go ahead and headshot them with our tranquilizer. So we'll have to try something else. We have a new item that comes in handy in situations like this. We call it the active decoy. And this is actually a balloon decoy that we can inflate. And it also plays a recorded message that lures enemies towards it.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that in the
So while they're distracted, just go ahead and sneak around
the enemy was using
and pick them out.
Get down. Damn it! Catch you
Sweet.
Alright, so let's go ahead and open these two.
Bring it out. Target on the way. Leave the rest to us.
The only thing I don't like is that
we
when
don't know
you
what other threats may be lurking
have
in
the
the jungle
enemy
ahead.
from behind,
And it's
they
also
don't
a pain
think
if
they
they
say
have to know
anything.
wearing
They just-
helmets. Let's call in some
they don't
backup
say
to lend a
anything.
hand.
Dispatch requested.
What's that?
And there she is. This character is named Quiet. People may have seen her previously in trailers and in the cutscene we released prior to TGS. However, as you can see, she's also able to join Snake on his missions,
I like her.
and is an example of the new buddy system that's been implemented into Phantom Pain. Quiet can help by scouting out enemies, and can also provide assistance by afar by using her sniper abilities. So to start off, let's go ahead and assign her to a snipe point, so she can provide cover for us as we infiltrate the jungle. As you can see, Quiet has several superhuman abilities, such as the ability to turn herself invisible, and also the ability to move at extremely high speeds.
Bruh, that is sick. What? So, do we know her backstory?
Alright, there's a gunshot. Shouldn't be
And
quiet
animals
since we
are
didn't order
moving
to attack
away.
anyone,
Wow.
so we need to be
That
careful here.
is realistic. So what's Quiet's backstory? I mean,
Alright, it looks like Quiet has located an enemy for us. The green marker on the left is our buddy, in this case Quiet, and the orange marker on the right is our enemy. Not bad as far as stats are concerned.
The snipe.
See if we can take him alive.
Yep. Bro, this is so sick. You got to hear that.
Hands up.
Okay, looks like you have Buddy here. Nice teamwork. Thanks to Quiet, we were able to shoot off his helmet, giving us a clear shot with a tranquilizer.
He's coming to. Roger that. Target's inside. Is that it?
Right, and our intel unit is reporting rain approaching our vicinity. There it is. Once again, this is an example of the real-time weather effects in the Phantom Pain. Weather will change dynamically, and in jungle settings such as this, rainstorms are fairly common.
Wow.
You see Quiet off in the distance there.
I'm assuming you can't play with Quiet.
And we also noticed that there's some sort
That would
of
be cool.
whining sound in the background. Could be an animal nearby, so let's use caution and see if we can find out what that is.
Yo, I'll be playing this game all day, man.
Alright, looks like we have a puppy here, and his mother's been killed.
Oh, man.
Could very well be the gunshot that we heard earlier.
Really?
Sad story, but we don't have time to play around with the puppy, so we'll prioritize our mission and move on.
That's messed up. Wow. Seems like they really paid attention to little details in this game. It's following them a bit, yep.
But it does look like the puppy's trying to follow us, which could be a problem since he does make noise. Let's try something to keep him busy. Go ahead and try and decoy here.
You're pretty good. You're pretty good.
You can't take the
Alright, so
puppy
the decoy should keep him busy for a
mother
while.
base?
So let's go ahead and move on ahead. Open up our map, see where we're at.
That's it.
You'll note that we are close to the enemy outpost now, so let's go ahead and use Quiet to scout ahead and help us out by marking enemies.
You're pretty good.
Wow. I hope we can play with him. That looks really good.
Right, looks like Quiet has made it to the outpost. And she's marked some
4.
enemies for us. Definitely makes things easier. Let's make our approach here. You also see Quiet up there in the green. Right now we could go ahead and make our approach as is, but the rain and mist does make visibility a little low. So let's go ahead and pass the time using our Phantom Cigar and wait for the weather to clear.
You're not gonna come around there?
Song will start shortly. Sun will
really cool,
rise
though.
momentarily.
3 cigars left.
Alright, so the weather's cleared up. So we can move ahead. That said, it sounds like our puppy is also caught up with us.
I was just
while we're
saying, ain't that a puppy?
Does seem like a tough little guy. Friendly as well. So what do you say? Let's go ahead and bring him back to Mother Base.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Go ahead and pass Fulton. And there we go. Alright, so we'll move on ahead now. There's quiet. Go ahead and cover for us.
You have arrived at your destination.
What was quiet doing while he was smoking a cigarette?
And it looks like we have some heavily armored enemies here. Very well equipped, which means that our tranquilizer round will have absolutely no effect on these guys. We'll have to try something else. That's it. He's standing next to a cliff, which means we can try something kind of creative. Alright, so that worked out nicely. That's it. It looks like his buddy did notice.
That was
Let's
hot.
make our approach here.
It really shows the different
try out
things
one
you
of our
can
new
do to
items
take
to
out
take
an
this guy out.
enemy.
It's called the Stun Arm, which is an
I bet there's a lot of
augmentation
different
of
ways
prosthetic
you can
arm
take out enemies
that we
with.
can use to deliver an electric charge to an enemy through his armor and knock him out.
See? I bet that's not even half of it.
Target overway. Leave the rest to us.
That girl is a beast, man.
It looks like Clyde has spotted another enemy for us. And in this case, it looks like it may actually be our mission target. And by the way he's being abused, he could get executed at any time. Let's hurry up and take these guys out quickly.
Take aim.
We'll order Clyde to take out the guy on the left, while we go for the guy on the right. And take them out simultaneously. Right, and there's our target. Some people may recognize him. This is actually Jackie, one of our level designers, and the one who happens to be at the controls of this gameplay presentation. Fortunately, he just can't seem to stay out of trouble. But we'll go ahead and rescue him one more time. So let's look up Fulton and send him on his way. Oh yeah, that's bad. Looks like he got spotted by an enemy sniper who managed to shoot down his balloon. And Quiet took him out. With a nice shot there. Not before his friends noticed, so we're gonna have to fight our way out now. White's doing a good job of providing cover, so we have more enemies coming out from the outpost up ahead. So let's go ahead and see if we can slow them down. And that should buy us some time. So let's go ahead and get Jackie out of here. Okay, so our target's safely out. Now all we gotta do is vacate the hot zone.
Go over there.
Alright, once again, Quiet kicked some ass.
Headshot.
While Quiet's got us covered, let's go ahead and make our way across the bridge and see if we can escape. Alright, we got more reinforcements here. Let's see if we can try using some decoys to keep these guys busy. Buy us some time.
A grenade? Very unique set of weapons.
Take these guys out. Got a nice shot there by Quiet. But more reinforcements. We'll have to fall back here, try to find an alternate route. And it looks like we are at a dead end here.
You gonna jump?
Let's just take cover. Got more enemies coming down the slope. That said, do notice there's dry grass here, so we can use that to our advantage. I'll throw some control bombs.
something to
Since that
throw.
bought some time, let's go ahead and use this window of opportunity to come on our helicopter. And that is not our helicopter, that's actually an enemy, so let's take some cover here.
I wonder what level of difficulty this is.
Unfortunately, we missed with our grenade launcher, and small arms fire won't do much good against a helicopter like this. So we'll just have to lay low for a little bit. We're pinned down here with no ammo in our grenade launcher, so we're going to have to try something a little creative.
Where'd Quiet go?
Try to make do with what we have, so we'll select a hand grenade and have Quiet help us out. Alright, that actually worked nicely. I just gotta get out of here quick.
This is Morphle. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Morphle's incoming, so let's make a run for it. Keep quiet, going up ahead, go under cover.
This is Morphle. On station at LZ.
And there's our chopper.
This got very intense.
Let's just get on and escape.
Quiet don't need to go to the phone.
Right, looks like we've escaped the hot zone. So mission accomplished. Good job. That concludes our Tokyo Game Show 2014 special presentation of Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. Hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to more announcements coming soon. And thank you for watching.
I gotta get this game, man. I got to get this game. The part when he threw that grenade, and I don't know if she like kicked, I don't know what she did to make it hit the helicopter. That was sick. I like this jungle gameplay footage way more than the one I reacted to first. I like both of them, but this one was just way better in my opinion. But yeah, man, I want this bad. Super bad. That was awesome. This is Craig. Craig. Comment, share, subscribe. Help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. And always, stay on your grind.